rise for the national anthem.
What so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched, were so gallantly streaming. And the rocket's red clouds bursting in they flew through the night. That flag was still there. Oh, sing us that star-spangled banner yet wave. O'er the land of the free and the whole of the brave.
Please remain standing if you can for the opening prayer. Will you pray with me? Creator God, thank you for this day and for all the honor students who have worked so hard to achieve their many accomplishments over the past 4 or more years. We thank you for the faculty, staff, parents, and friends who have helped them achieve those accomplishments and have also cheered them each step of the way. We ask your almighty hand to be upon each student as they venture beyond the walls of this esteemed university. Empower them to pursue their passions and achieve all of their dreams. Give them the courage to align their core values with their daily activities so that they can be a light for others in their communities. We ask this in your name, O God. Amen.
Please be seated. Good afternoon to our Marlins with us today and to the families and friends who are watching from around the world. This is a proud and important moment in Virginia Wesleyan history and in your history as we congratulate you, the 2022 graduating class of the distinguished and highly selective Batten Honors College. As just the second class to graduate from the Batten Honors College, your contributions to this program and university have been significant. You continue to set the standard of excellence for all subsequent classes. You've committed yourselves to continued excellence, and as a cohort, you have a 100% retention and graduation rate. Some of your classmates graduated early and some will be graduating this summer. But as a cohort, you've stuck it out to get to this important culmination in your educational journey, despite all the challenges of the last 2 years. What an impressive testimony to the caliber of graduates that we have in this program. Today, each of you becomes an important part of our story, and you'll contribute more than you may realize to the legacy of Virginia Wesleyan University. I'd like to recognize the family who has made all of this possible. The Batten Honors College is named with deep gratitude for the Virginia Wesleyan trustee emerita, Jane P. Batten, and her late husband, Frank Batten Sr. Jane is viewing online. We thank her and welcome her. The dream for the Batten Honors College began with discussions between Jane and me and a longtime colleague of mine, veteran college president Dr. David R. Black. Jane envisioned a program for academically and gifted students whose concerns for the human condition included an awareness of the world's environmental challenges and the realities of global citizenship. It was designed to be a program in which skills of research, scholarship, and leadership would empower students to make a vital difference in the environment and in the wider human experience. Establishment of the Batten Honors College coincided with academic innovation, construction of the state-of-the-art Greer Environmental Sciences Center, and increased regional and national outreach at Virginia Wesleyan. Each of you have benefited tremendously from these and other institutional initiatives and campus improvements throughout your time here. Out of a pool of over 30,000 potential students, 1/10 of that group was deemed eligible in meeting preliminary requirements for the program, and you are among the 40 stellar students who were chosen for the highly coveted seats. Your contributions to our campus community throughout your time at Virginia Wesleyan University only underscored the rightness of your selection into this elite program. You are the caliber of students we sought when we started this program, and we're incredibly proud of your class. You hail from across the country and around the world. Your potential for success is unlimited, and your continued commitment to academic excellence and service at Virginia Wesleyan has shown us that you're poised to take the next step in your life. For some of you, that's graduate school. For others, it's embarking on an exciting career. Whatever your plans, know that you're well prepared to face the challenges ahead thanks to your rigorous liberal arts education from the Batten Honors College of Virginia Wesleyan University. Those who have gotten to know me over the last 4 years know my affinity for baseball, so I'll close with a quote from the courageous Jackie Robinson. "A life is not important except for the impact it has on other lives." During your time at Virginia Wesleyan, you've had the opportunity to impact the lives of so many around you, including mine. As you move forward and leave this beautiful 300-acre campus, know that you've made an impact here. Collectively, the Batten Honors College class of 2022 has made an impact as pioneers of the burgeoning program. Individually, you've impacted each other by challenging your classmates to think differently. You've engaged the faculty in spirited debates, or perhaps more quietly, you've offered a friend a smile, a hug, an elbow bump, or an encouraging word when it was needed. Yes, you have made an impact, just as I hope this university, which has offered you an unparalleled environment to expand your horizons, take calculated risks, and find new passions, has impacted you. Now it's time for you to make your impact on the world at large, to chart a meaningful purpose for your life and for our society, culture, and natural environment. Congratulations on arriving at this special day. All of us here in the Virginia Wesleyan family wish you the very best, and it's our deepest hope that you keep in touch with your alma mater as you go forward on your own unique and meaningful journeys. Congratulations and good luck.
Congratulations. You have endured tremendous disruption and yet persevered to accomplish great things, and it has been my honor to be in the front row with all of you, cheering you on. As you take your next steps on this journey, we want you to stay in touch with us. Don't be strangers. We want you to continue to cheer you on throughout your life. And I want to thank you in advance for the many ways that I hope you will choose to give back to the program in the university. You might perhaps mentor a future BHC student. Let us know of internships, employment opportunities in your field that may help future Marlins like you make a difference. You might return to campus and share your experiences with us, and we hope that you'll be engaged with us through the VW Alumni Office and Alumni Councils. And no matter what, we know that your compassion for each other and for others, your intellectual curiosity and all your studies, and stewardship for the environment cultivated here will go with you everywhere. We hold you all in our hearts, and we hope you'll hold this place a special place in your heart with you. Once a Marlin, always a Marlin. Now, I'd like to take a few moments to introduce our speaker today, Lindsay White. Lindsay is a quintessential liberal artist. Lindsay has demonstrated her commitment to the liberal arts by following passions for mathematics, engineering, music, theater, popular culture, and service to the community, especially through Marlin Ministries and Young Life. Lindsay has shared her passions and stood on this stage sharing her great singing voice, her sharp intellect, engaging sense of humor, and theatrical presence as a sorority member, cheerleader, convict, law student in Legally Blonde the musical, or Sandy, the science-wielding squirrel in SpongeBob the musical. But don't let that sense of humor and fun fool you. Lindsay is fiercely dedicated, and she's a fiercely dedicated servant leader in the Batten Honors College community, and is respected by her peers for her energy and character. Lindsay was awarded with the 2022 BHC Award of Distinction, voted on by her peers. So, Lindsay is graduating with a Bachelor of Sciences degree in mathematics, and after graduation, Lindsay will be working full-time for the U.S. government and pursuing a master's in engineering. So let's help welcome our speaker, Lindsay White, member of the Batten Honors College and VW class of 2022.
Good afternoon. Thank you all for being here. On behalf of the Batten Honors College class of 2022, I would like to welcome our faculty, staff, administration, family, and friends. We could not be where we are today without all of you, and we are truly thankful for all you've given us. That being said, to my BHC graduates, this speech is about you. I want this to be about us, the people that I've spent the past 4 years with. Consider this my love letter to you guys. Now, I'm not a keynote speaker with a long, impressive list of accolades with some lengthy wisdom to impart on you, but what I do have is my observations of what we've been able to accomplish as a class over the past 4 years, and about 5 minutes to summarize it all. So here is my ESPN recap of the game that we call undergrad in the Batten Honors College. Dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun. The first quarter, we came to play. We showed up, freshmen, only the second cohort to exist, excited about what was ahead for us. We jumped right into joining and starting clubs, planning family dinner nights at each other's houses, hosting group study nights in Greer into the wee hours of the night. I have always admired the way in which this cohort did not hesitate to become instant leaders on campus. We did not let our age or our status stop us from excelling in athletics, academics, and arts. Despite the challenges that came with adjusting to higher academic caliber and being only the second class to take a certain literature-based honors course, we continued to fight for success and for supporting each other. In the second quarter, right before the world shut down, we went to see the world. Trips to Mexico, Peru, Alaska, Berlin, Israel, and Palestine showed us new ways in which we could be global leaders. Don't get me wrong, traveling abroad is no simple feat. It was scary to enter into a new culture and learn to live with new food, languages, and people, but this fear did not slow us down one bit. Whether we were speaking to a Stasi prisoner, learning the importance of salmon while rafting the Chilkat River, studying biodiversity in the Amazon, or experiencing the struggle for peace in the Middle East, every single one of us dove headfirst into learning how we can best use what we have to serve the societies in which we are surrounded. And right on cue for halftime, we all headed back to our respective locker rooms for 6 months, where we waited out the pandemic sweeping the globe. And while I don't want to mention COVID since we don't need to relive that, it was a true testament to the resilience of this group of people. We entered into the second half in dire need of a hype-up speech, but we didn't even realize we were giving one to each other all along. Maybe it was little things like cherishing the time spent together in class or making dinner with our housemates, but we remained the strong leaders that we are, encouraging the younger cohorts to do the same and not letting the things that we love die out. There's something to be said about a group of 40 people who are still able to bring everyone together in the middle of a pandemic at a virtual study session or a V4 slip and slide. We never lost our love for adventure and for each other. So here we are in the fourth quarter, final minutes of the game. As the clock winds down, we find ourselves returning to our roots. Over the past year, I've watched this cohort return to movie nights together, game nights, pushing tables together in the caf just so we can eat together, enjoying another Tides game, Christmas Town, or Hunt Club. But more importantly, I've seen us returning to the high standard we hold for ourselves and for each other. As if we weren't already, this year this cohort exploded with impressive research and capstone projects, amazing feats of sustainability, and ambitious plans for the future. We lead by example in finding innovative ways to serve our communities and our world. So what do you think? Are we winning? If you ask me, the game's already been won. I look around the room and I'm in awe of the accomplishments I've seen in this cohort. I've seen Carly help lead the softball team to a national championship, Sydney represent the BHC at the Southern Regional Honors Conference in Alabama, Emily complete an internship with NATO, Megan serve the community as a volunteer EMT, Ryan secure a full-time job at the Virginia Aquarium, CJ present his cutting-edge invention for more sustainable farming, Grant fulfill his lifelong dream of getting into the Disney College program, Mac, Hannah, Yeager, Sydney, Casey, and Jackie lead the women's soccer and volleyball teams to ODAC championships. Casey emerge as a lead role in the SpongeBob musical. Hunter and Nathan heading off to UNC and NC State. The list goes on. So whether this sports analogy speaks to you or you're sitting there wondering why I'm talking about quarters and not nickels or pennies, I want to leave you with one thing that resonates with all of us. Despite the many, many changes we have experienced as a group and individually over the past 4 years, the one thing that remained constant was our ability to be resilient. The class of 2022 had a college experience like no other class in history. I think we can all agree on that. But what I'm most proud of in all of you is how each of you used your circumstances to become a better person, a better student, and a better friend. There was nothing, not even a global pandemic, that could stop us from being the leaders that we were born to be and that the BHC has helped shape us to be. And that's the one thing I hope we never lose. As we sign off on this chapter of our lives and head into the next, let us not lose the resilient mindsets that we have developed together. Keep the grit, fight for what's right, love like crazy, run in the rain, and in the words of Lemonade Mouth, determinate. I love you guys. Congratulations, BHC class of 2022.
At this time, we'll welcome our capstone ceremony and future BHC graduates to the platform. They'll be receiving a medallion that they will be wearing for graduation, as well as taking with them as symbols of their journey and their accomplishments. Bianca Atkinson. Cassidy Breathwaite. Jackie Carmines. Sydney Collins. Bryson Columbus. Katie Costin. Olivia Dean. Lauren Faulkner. Emily Geis. James Herod. Tess Jones. Mac Kearns. Isabel Laxton. Justin Lee. Casey McBride. Grant Morgan. CJ Morris. Hunter Nordberg. Megan Pease. Nathan Powell. Haley Schumacher. Emily Smith. Carolyn Trifiatis. Emily Uzzle. Kat Vandenberg. Ryan Westfall. Lindsay White. Katie Yeager. Hannah Zimmerman. Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for the Batten Honors College class of 2022.
Please stand for our alma mater.